Three, two, one, cringe.
Cringe.
All right, we're rolling, people.
We are
Hello,
rolling.
everyone. Welcome to the podcast. This is the first episode of this thing.
Don't even know what we're gonna call it.
Yeah, I don't even know what this is. We don't even know what this is gonna be.
Something unhinged.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think CringeCast is the most niche thing we could do.
Honestly, yeah, CringeCast sounds pretty good.
CringeCast works.
CringeCast
All right.
does work.
All right, I'm here with Swizz. I'm here with Ace, two very good friends of mine.
Let's go.
We've become VTubers for this one occasion, and I put little to no effort into mine. I tried to make it look as masculine as I could. And then these two idiots here. Care to explain yourselves, boys?
We got a goal. We're not gonna say what the goal is, but we got a goal.
Yeah, my balls definitely shrunk in that moment. 100%.
I felt the testosterone leave my body. It's gone.
The hormone slowly faded.
Oh gosh. Okay, so starting off with our first topic, right off the bat, I'm opening up my manga shelf that I own here, and I'm noticing that most of it is Demon Slayer. And Demon Slayer has been one of the few, like, anime and manga that's really just caught my eye recently. What do you guys feel about it?
I haven't read the manga, but I've watched like half of the show.
I've read the entirety of the manga, and I'm currently caught up with everything that's released. It's good. Honestly, kind of overrated in the grand scheme of things. There's a lot of new gens and just anime and manga in general that I just enjoy far more than Demon Slayer. However, it's still really good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I think it's not, like, the best thing out there, but it's really good. And it kind of kills a lot of, like, it either takes a lot of tropes that do exist and, like, is self-aware or makes them work, or it just flat out gets rid of them.
One thing I'm glad it does that some, and by some I mean a lot of shows end up doing, is just seeing how strong they can make their characters by the end of the series. It isn't... Demon Slayer is more story focused than it is power focused, and that's just a killer aspect to have in an anime.
Pardon my noise, I'm grabbing a drink from my fridge while we get settled in here. Ace, you're only on, like, episode 15, but what are your thoughts on it so far?
Well, so far from the anime, it's really good. My favorite character is still Inosuke. It probably won't change because
Most people really like Inosuke.
He's pretty cool. I hate Simp Man, and I hate other blazing hair guy. I hate him with a passion. Like, we were literally watching the other day, and Simp Man gets his head cut off, and I was like, good. Because, like, he's the most annoying character.
So far, Swizz, he's talking about Yushiro. And if you're thinking about the same spoiler I'm thinking about, Ace is gonna be, like, livid by the end of the series.
I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot who Yushiro is, and I really could care less.
Hold up. Let me pull up a picture of him in post editing. He's the here, I'll send him a picture of him to the group chat. Hold on.
But you'll also pull up when post editing.
Yeah, it'll be, like, through our group chat on for us, but it'll be in, like, editing for the viewers.
Have it appear on the TV.
Oh shoot, I probably should. That would be awesome.
Swizz, I just looked at this DM, and the first thing you send me is a freaking emoji, and it says stop, and then something else I'm not allowed to say.
Oh gosh.
Why would you put that? Why would you say that? You're not allowed to say that. Why would you? Why?
Why don't you click on the text?
Oh no.
Because I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna... Oh, never mind.
Alright, I sent a picture of the guy to the...
Oh,
Yeah.
so I know what part y'all are on.
Oh,
Okay.
motherfucker.
Now I understand. Alright.
hate
Yeah, I
that guy.
agree. I don't like him either. He's annoying.
Yeah.
Literally the worst thing that ever exists, bro. Like, you can't change online.
Yeah, like, someone could, like, say, like, literally breathe in the presence of Lady Tamayo, and he'll be like, "What did you say?"
No, somebody literally breathed. I'm pretty sure somebody literally breathed, and he said that. Like, I'm 1,000% sure that happened.
Yeah, there was something similar to that. Alright,
No, it was somebody hugged somebody.
Oh yeah, it was whenever Yushiro hugged Nezuko, and it was like, you know? I'm gonna go get a mug for my drink so I really feel the podcast energy. I'm gonna leave. Swizz, do not burn the studio down. Ace, I'm leaving you on watch duty. I'll be right back.
All right, bet.
What did you think I would do?
So what are we gonna do? See, the thing is, the podcast is gonna hear this, and Fluff is gonna know about this when he gets back,
Yeah,
when he rewatches it. But at the same time, like, what are we gonna do?
well, naturally, we're gonna troll. Like at the start of the second subject, just you take on quotes from Joe Swanson, and I'll just do Peter Griffin, and we'll roll from there. Just have a list. And during the third, like say maybe one or two during topic 2. Topic 3, start throwing them in like every like 4 or 6 sentences. Just throw them in there.
Yeah.
And then when we get to the chip debate, nothing but quotes.
All right, bet. I'm gonna have to pull up like, just like a random thing of quotes.
Just don't ever do giggity or goo, because that gives it away instantly.
He doesn't say giggity goo.
He goes giggity giggity.
No, that's Quagmire, not Joe.
Oh, I had Joe.
Joe is wheelchair. Joe is wheelchair.
Joe is the wheelchair man. Yeah, no, I had Quagmire in my mind.
Okay, so I do Joe, right?
Yeah, and I'm doing Peter.
All right, the sad crippled guy.
Came back to Joe Swanson and Peter Griffin. I got veggie straws, by the way.
Nice. So
what do we do?
Well, I have an idea so smart that my head would explode even if I began to know what I was
Swizz.
talking about. So,
Ace, did Swizz blow anything up?
No. God, bro. I have it. Hiccups. Jesus.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So, we discussed topic 1. We discussed Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
We got that out of the book. We could go deeper into that, but I really feel as if moving on to topic 2, one of the more spicier.
Oh boy. See, Ace didn't really get much of a place to talk about Demon Slayer, but I know his opinions on the Batman, and I think he's really going to pop off on this one. Which I already said it. Leads us into the Batman.
All right, you want me to start us into the Batman?
Yeah, start us off.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the Batman.
Yes, dude. First off, major spoilers. Second off, the single-handed best Batman movie I've seen like to date. The way that Robert Pattinson portrays Batman is like the best, just the best portrayal of Batman I've seen. His Bruce Wayne's a little bit weak, but at the same time, it's kind of good. I get it. It's like a darker emo type, but I don't like it. But I mean, you have your opinions on it, I guess. But he's pretty cool. And then you got was it Zoe Kravitz that plays Catwoman? She's pretty good. I liked her as Catwoman. And then whoever played freaking Penguin, hold up, let me look it up. Who played Penguin? Whoever played Penguin, he's pretty good. I liked him.
Which brings us into the one that I think you'll really go on about. You were absolutely livid about the Riddler. And
yes, the Riddler.
You're a bit of and I think Paul Dano really did a good job. And I want to hear your thoughts on it because you will not ever give me a break about the Zodiac Killer or anything about the Zodiac Killer. So I really want you to just like take it away for a second, and then I'll let Swizz do his job. All
right, bro. So first off, in an interview with Paul Dano, right, he said that it was designed, the suit was designed around Zodiac Killer. The glasses on the outside, the reason they put glasses on him, other than the fact to make him look weaker, I guess, I don't know, it was because they put it on the outside because whenever they did a sketch of what police officers, let me just give a backstory on the Zodiac Killer so you know, like, this part anyways. So Zodiac Killer at this point had killed a guy named Paul Stein, and he gets out of the taxi and people are like, oh, this guy just killed this guy. So these cops are like, okay, and then they accidentally identify him as an African American. So they're going by and they see him, right? But they don't know it's him. And then when they realize it was him, they do a police sketch, and the police sketch had glasses on it. So they put glasses on the Zodiac Killer because that's what the sketch looked like. And for Riddler, that's what they wanted to do. So they went for like a Zodiac Killer kind of vibe, and this is like a way different take than like the Jim Carrey kind of, is it Jim Carrey? Yeah, it's Jim Carrey, right? Yeah. Then the Jim Carrey and like the animated Riddlers and all this stuff, like the 60s Riddler in the 60s Batman show with Adam West and all that. but yeah.
Okay, this is news to me. In my opinion, the Batman it was a well movie. I agree. I don't like the Riddler in this movie a lot. Actually, I actually think his entire arc was very just lackluster. Felt just out of place, really. Not that it was too dark. Actually, it probably should have been darker for it to be better. I just didn't like it. He was bad, very bad. However, on the bright side, I really liked a lot of the movie. A
That's
lot.
fair.
There were parts. I think my least favorite part of the movie was after the opening scene. That little just whole like Riddler first kill and second kill part was just kind of lame. Everything after was really good and well paced though. I do know that in my opinion this is the best Batman we've ever had
Mhm.
when it comes to just how Batman acted. Bruce Wayne sucked. Can't prove me otherwise. He sucked ass. But hopefully they use him sucking as Bruce Wayne to expand on him becoming a better Bruce Wayne throughout the rest of the trilogy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
If you don't mind me interjecting here, with what you said about him becoming a better Bruce Wayne, it sort of reminds me of No Way Home and the other 3 Spider-Man films we've gotten so far in the MCU. And not going to do any spoilers for those because that'll be a topic for a different day. But in my opinion, I think it'll be like that because people say that we didn't get the origin story for Peter Parker in the 3 movies, and what people don't understand, those 3 movies are the origin story because this whole time Peter's needed like the help from someone this whole time, and I think they're gonna go for that with Robert Pattinson's Batman because this Bruce Wayne has been he somewhat relied on Alfred a lot more than you'd expect him to, and I think we're going to get a more independent Batman as it goes on. And there's that core message of independence throughout the movie with, you know, him staying alone from the Riddler and the Riddler thinking that they were together. But no, he's independent. And at the very end, the scene with the bikes with Catwoman and Bruce, whenever they both turned away at that lane, you know, I think that's a driving theme that they're going to stick to and really just keep going throughout the films until we get a completely independent Batman.
That's yeah. But wasn't it Batman that went with her? That went away from her. What I thought it was. I thought it was
No,
Batman.
she went away first, and then he stuck around for a bit, looked over, and then left.
Yeah, it's been a while since I'm thinking about going to rewatch it like for my birthday or something.
There's 2 other.
Swizz, how many times have you seen it?
I've seen it twice.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, so there's two big things in the Batman that I want us to just kind of discuss: Robin and Joker.
All right.
I let you guys take the floor pretty hard. I'm gonna take my own.
I guess I'm gonna start this out. The lack
You can start it out.
of Joker and Robin, because you know, for Joker, he was at least hinted at, and there was actually a scene where he was in it, which I watched. It was pretty cool. I don't know why they took it out. They should have left it in. Honestly, it was just pretty good. Scene, but
I'll get back to that. You go ahead.
Okay. Well, the Robin, you know, I was watching a video on this recently, actually, and the reason they didn't really put a Robin in there is because every single time they've done a live action Robin, right, like it just hasn't gone well. Like the last live action Robin they did was for the Batman and Robin movie, that with like freaking George Clooney, and we're not even gonna talk about that train wreck of a movie. We'll say that for another day, but we all know how bad that movie was, and like nobody really liked the Robin in that movie, and Robin really has not been done justice, I don't think, like as live action. So I'd like to see him as a live action.
See, 1 second, excuse me. You mentioned the Joker and why they shouldn't have taken the scene out, but honestly, the way that why I've heard that they've removed it is because it wasn't like at the end, like where the post-credit scene or whatever. It wasn't a post-credit scene where the Joker scene we got was. It was in the middle while they were still looking for the Riddler, and they took it out because it would have taken away from the Riddler. And honestly, as much as I hate to say it, I agree with Swiss's point as much as I do Ace's, and the Riddler didn't hit as hard as you'd think. And if they had already added another distraction from that, it really would have taken a lot away from him. This was the Riddler's movie, not the Joker's. We set him up perfectly. That Joker scene would have been a good teaser, but they could have replaced it at the end, but by the time it was done, I'm sure there wasn't enough time, and it really couldn't have been fit in.
You see, what's good with how they did the Riddler in this movie, they're setting him up to where he can be amazing in the next, because you know he's already going to make a reappearance. It's been confirmed from that deleted scene that Joker's going to break out soon, and he's taking the Riddler with him. So,
see, the next movie, we've already gotten a confirmed trilogy, and we might see the Robin, but this is the biggest point I have been waiting on for talking about the Batman. If we get a Robin, we better get Jason Todd.
Yes.
Because and I don't care that Damian is, or all the Robins before Jason are more important to his story, or at least were there in the original adaptations of the Red Hood. I think that for this more darker, grittier Batman that we've been getting, or this more darker everything for this new universe, Jason Todd immediately right off the bat. See, because Jason's the most realistic Robin. He's the most realistic representation of what we would get if the Robin was real. And I think that Robin would be as Jason Todd Robin would be the best way for us to get a realistic adaptation of him. And if we get him in this trilogy, that could set up a DC Red Hood film or something like that I've really been wanting to see for a long time, because Jason Todd is just one of my favorite characters in all of comic book history, period.
Yeah, he's a pretty good character from what I've seen, or from what I've heard anyways.
Yeah.
I have an interesting take on how I want the trilogy to end. I actually want Batman to lose.
That'd be good for Batman's character.
That would be cool.
I would want the character arc to end with the death of Batman. That
would be pretty interesting, honestly.
I feel like it would really close out the Riddler statement of, in the first movie, he said something along the lines of, "This is something you can't win." And clearly the Riddler was confident that he would be fine in jail, meaning that even if Batman lived, no matter how upset he was about the fact that Batman got away with it and lived that entire situation, he knows, and he got that hope restored by Joker, that he can still take him down. And that's what he wants.
Yeah. See, I like the Joker, or not the Joker. I like the Riddler in this movie because he's it's a pretty political. It's for Batman movie anyways. It's pretty political.
It was a very political movie, yeah.
But I get the Joker's point. Here's something I wanted to point out too. The thing about how they said, when in the scene where he's interrogating Riddler, and he was like, me and you, we're just alike, and then he was like, yeah, but you're not. And then didn't Joker say something like that too to him? In the deleted scene, he was like, "You two are just alike. You're just vigilante."
Yeah.
And then Batman is like, "Yeah, but I do good, and he doesn't." So if you think about it, I guess in the Riddler's delusional head, he probably was doing good, because all the people he killed were really corrupt people, and that's what Batman does. He goes for the lower scum, the lower corrupt people.
Well, speaking back to Swizz's point about I'm gonna mess up and call you Swiss. I'm so sorry. Going back to Swizz's point though about Batman dying at the end of the trilogy, if we were to get Jason Todd set up, that would be the perfect opportunity for us to get Jason Todd Batman, because Jason Todd took on the role of Batman. Let me actually Google this. That sounds so bad. Let me Google this. Just give me a second. Because he has a really interesting take on the Batman, because let me find it. Yeah, Jason Todd became a gun-wielding version of the Batman. And that Batman kills people. And Batman's whole thing is that he doesn't kill, and Jason breaks that principle. And I think that's just really interesting. And we could just transition from a more, reluctant Batman to this more gritty. It's more like the Batman that Gotham needs versus the one that Gotham wants, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think, honestly, if you're talking about setups for movies, I think if they killed him off, I think that would be a really good setup, honestly, to like.
And they could also take another route, and because we saw it, what possibly could have been Batman killing someone during that end scene when they were about to kill Catwoman. If we did get a Robin, and they got close to killing Robin, I'm tempted to say that they might make Batman break his no killing rule, which would be
really cool.
It would send him into a downward spiral.
Yeah.
Because once he goes into that place, you can't go back. Oh, a bit of a lighter side, ending off this topic on the Riddler. I have been hanging out with Ace IRL a lot recently, and we keep showing each other this riddle me this Batman meme, and it's like, who
Oh my
cares?
god. Yeah, it's just Batman just saying who cares. It's great.
Can we watch it on stream?
Do it, try it.
Here,
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Hold on.
It's not okay. These kids are freaking virgins, bro. I'm gonna get canceled on this because I'm calling kids virgins, but they are. I'm playing some freaking heal like support character. I don't even know who I'm playing, bro. I tried to heal my opponent. What am I doing? I'm dead.
Are you playing Overwatch while we're doing the podcast?
I'm playing Overwatch while we're doing the podcast. Yeah. I'm still making points, so I'm still talking. It's
You are. I'm not gonna complain. All right. This is a solid 1 minute that we'll cap it like 23, and then we'll move on to the next topic.
All right.
Swizz, have you been sending freaking gifts of Juvia to the chat while we're talking?
Oh my god. Oh my, this freaking.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is OBS picking this up? Oh, I accidentally opened up my editing software. Oh gosh. All right. Let me get this ready. It's gonna open my editing software in a second. I need to like get that out of the way. Hold on. Okay.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Who
It is something
cares?
you have,
Who
and
asked?
Batman, if you don't answer this riddle,
Did
a school bus full of children will explode.
I ask?
Stop stalling, Batman.
Wait, really?
Yes, really. Now let's go back to the riddle. It is.
Damn, I don't care.
You don't care that a school bus full of children will explode?
Your
Children will die.
mom.
Oh, so you don't care?
Who
Children, Batman, children.
asked?
I also strapped a bomb under the floor.
What?
And the only part that was even remotely funny is when they changed the Riddler to the Funko Pop Riddler, and it was place and unexpected that it made me snicker.
Yeah, but you see, Swizz, you have an actually good sense of humor, unlike me and Ace, who will laugh at like a PNG of anything.
I don't doubt that for some reason.
Shut up, Juvia gifts.
Yeah. And mommy.
Good thing we didn't catch you in your gone you phase.
Buddy.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
Alright, on to topic number 3. Apex and Fortnite popularity.
All
and
right.
why. And this can be kind of a like personal opinion discussion.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let you start it. Actually, you started off topic 1. A started off topic 2. I'll
You
start
get a
off
turn.
topic 3. In my opinion, both Fortnite and Apex have their good ups and good downs. However, overall, Fortnite is a better game. However, enjoyment wise for me, it easily goes to Apex just because I suck at Fortnite and Apex, but Apex is funner to play with friends than Fortnite is, so it just kind of goes down to that.
Yeah.
I say if this were 2018, I would like. Apex wasn't out in 2018, was it?
I think it was, but it was just nowhere near as popular as it like is now.
It was on release. I know it released while Fortnite was like in its prime. Which either way, let's take Fortnite in its prime versus Apex right now. There's Fortnite still just body washes it. It's not even prime. Fortnite was peak life.
Yeah.
It was a peak in life.
There was, if you don't mind me interrupting, there was a period during quarantine where me and Ace, and this was before me and Swizz got back in contact, where we played Fortnite non-stop.
Is he even still there?
Yeah, is Ace there?
Ace.
Ace is dead.
Yeah, he must have glitched.
Dang.
Well,
Ace.
Oh,
All right,
shoot,
there you
Ace. Alright, neat.
my thing's not working for some reason. I don't get it.
That
Wait, what?
sucks.
We can
So,
move now.
my personal opinion, I'm gonna let you two dogs go at it, because Swizz is a big Apex player, and I know that Ace is a big Fortnite player, so I'm going to let you two sort this out. But in my personal opinion, I've gotten more like just full-on concentration and more skill, like noticeable skill increase out of Fortnite for playing it for a long time, and then I quit, than I did in Apex. Meanwhile, in Apex, I am improving, but I'm having so much fun, I'm not even noticing it. And I get more enjoyment out of Apex, and I haven't touched Fortnite for a while because the sheer silliness of Fortnite has just broken the immersion for me, and I can't take it seriously anymore.
That is a very
Fortnite
fair
is
point.
literally a walking advertisement now, and you cannot
Yeah.
convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
No, it is, but that's what makes it funny. That's what makes it funny is when you're playing a game of arena, right, and you're just memeing around, and then you see this freaking Rick Sanchez cranking 90s, gets headshot sniped by Ariana Grande, and then Booga comes out of nowhere, one pumps him with a striker pump, and then gets burst assault rifled by freaking, like, Kim, whatever her name is, Chloe Kim or whatever her name is that just got introduced.
Naruto.
And then, yeah, the Naruto dances, and you see Iron Man one pump freaking Thor, bro. That's what makes the game fun, honestly. That and the fact that I'm a big competitive player, so like I don't play it for fun at this point. I play it because I'm good at it. Like if I wasn't good at it anymore, I probably wouldn't play it. But the no building is actually like I played no building tournament yesterday and got like 205th place with a squad of people. And dude, let me just say that's some of the most fun I've ever had playing Fortnite in like a long time.
See,
No
because I
building?
really didn't like building, like at all.
Apex. My biggest problem with Apex right now is that they don't do much anymore. It's kind of like it's the same thing repeatedly, which is why you kind of have to play with friends because unless you're like absurdly good at the game, you just kind of drop down and die, and there's no enjoyment in that. And that's kind of why I've fallen away from battle royale games now. They were fun for like 2 years, and now battle royale games is the most overused and overrated game genre out there.
That's fair.
I'd rather go back to the old COD style of a 5v5 deathmatch because that's fun. Because it's like it's not all purely skill. Sure, there's stuff people will complain about either way, but it doesn't come down to who knows the map the best. It is, even though it is quite literally just who has the quicker reaction time in those kind of games. In Fortnite, it's how can you build, how fast can you react to build. It's mainly build focused, and then they took that away, and it brought people back. Yes, it rehyped their game up, but they took away the one thing that made their game different from other battle royales, and that was just really it's strange.
See, I've taken this sort of like odd like execution, this public execution but it's not like a guillotine execution. It's like lethal injection, but it didn't work the first time, so we have to go again. It's kind of like that Carnage scene from the second Venom movie for like battle royale as a genre. I've taken Microsoft owning Blizzard as an excuse to get back into Overwatch, and obviously Ace has gotten into it now too. Because I used to play Overwatch a lot, and now that I'm back into it, it's honestly once you like get out of the drama and stuff, and you know get into the less toxic matches, it still really is a fun game to me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hero balancing could use some work, but now that Overwatch 2 is still in development and we have two confirmed reworks, I really think that Overwatch has some serious progress it's making. Oh, back to Apex. If Swizz doesn't keep saying I look like Gibby, I'm going to throw him through a monitor.
The thing is, I know Gibby is, and you do.
I
Yeah,
do not
see,
look like
he
Gibby
understands.
IRL.
You do. You literally do.
You 100% do, mate.
I am blonde. I am not Gibby.
Yes, you are.
You're a blonde white Gibby.
I'll just wait till I get my summer tan. Oh, I can't make that joke. Guys. I might get canceled.
Oh no. Bro, I hate cancel culture. It's like the worst thing that happened to this world.
That'll be our next, like, dude. We'll upload a lot more.
Should
from
make
the
a new channel just for us, like this specific little
legit maybe. But this like
CringeCast Unhinged.
Yeah, bro.
CringeCast Unhinged could be where we invite other people on for like debates and stuff, but like we could still invite others on for.
See, like this could be our podcast, but then we just invite like 1 or 2 guests on.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Oh, we have like a guest chair.
It'd literally be the Eric Andre show.
Can I have the spinning desk? Okay. I think we've beaten that dead horse good enough, and we're about hitting the 2-minute mark, so we spent a solid 10 minutes on it, which brings us to our final topic of tonight's show.
We could have a bonus topic after this. I think I found one after.
Yeah. So, what's our final topic? It's the chip thing, right?
Topic 4 is the chips debate.
Good! I'm eating veggie straws right now.
It's going to be impossible. There's no good quotes from Griffin.
Okay, bro, so,
What about Peter Griffin?
Okay, hold up. Nothing about Peter Griffin at all. Well, you're gonna have to give me a second.
No, I was actively peeing at my toilet with my headset still connected, and I kind of barely heard, like, Peter Griffin. And like,
you didn't hear what else was said?
It cut off for a while, and then I didn't even mean to be like a Redditor there for a second. I just straight up forgot my headset was on.
You guys are just gonna have to give me a second before. Well, Swizzy, you're gonna have to give me a second before I do anything because I'm kind of playing no build Fortnite right now.
Hey.
I can hear the aggressive controller clicking.
So
I'm literally playing no build Fortnite. It's great.
It's all of us are going to say a style of chips, like wavy or flat, and then we all will all agree on which is better, and then we're gonna move to the flavor of wavy or flat chips.
All right.
That's how we're gonna do this.
So, are we gonna wavy or flat? Is the first question.
Yeah, and we might all agree on this. I don't see how we couldn't.
I say flat, honestly, but I'm probably gonna be the only one who says that.
Wavy is better, but it depends on the kind of chip, but flat is more broad.
Yeah.
Wavy is better, flat is gross. I can't stand flat chips anymore.
So what do you eat for chips then? Do you eat like the Lay's Wavies or whatever they're called?
No, like Ruffles, dude.
Oh, Ruffles. Yeah, that's
Ruffles?
like
Ruffles slap.
I like the Fritos corn chips. Those are like some of my favorite
Fritos
chips
are good, dude. My personal favorite 2 chips right now, and that's probably just because I don't eat greasier foods, and I keep myself on like a lot of lower calorie stuff right now. Veggie straws and baked Lays have been my best friend.
I cannot stand baked Lays, bro. Those things. Every day we're at school.
Agree to disagree, man. Those are great.
Baked Lays are a dude. What do you mean?
Cool. No, bro, they're trash to me. I hate them.
All right, my two, like, so it's 2 for wavy, 1 for flat. Why are you saying flat is better than wavy?
Because, you see, when I'm eating a chip, right, I eat it for the flavor. I don't eat it for the texture or the feeling it has in my mouth. It concerns me none. And if my chip is wavy, it's going to concern me more than if it's flat, because I'm so used to flat chips now. It's just going to concern me.
Listen, let's put this, if you're going for the flavor, let's take a classic Lay and then a classic wavy Lay. first.
Wavy would be more firm, so I'd have to go with wavy in that category, but I still hold the stance of, like, both are equal.
Just flavor. Nothing else. Just flavor.
Yep.
Totally off topic, but why did we not mention that we became VTubers for, like, this one CringeCast episode? We're not gonna keep these unless we want to. I hope the audience knows that.
We should keep them.
Well,
No, I vote we
actually,
keep them, bro.
right now, a friend of mine, one of our friends, is actually working on one of the freaking PNG tuber sprite things for me. Because I kindly asked them to do that, and they're like, I'm super thankful. You guys could maybe coerce them and, you know, slide them a 5 or something. Or I could slide them the 5, and we could, like, get her to make some for all
I
of
think
us.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know their screen name because they change it every like week. But Swizz is
Like,
always
it's like
willing
nothing
to tell
emails.
me.
I swear. Had to have been something email or something. I don't know.
Probably.
I'm for sure know who you're talking about.
Whatever. Back to chips. Sorry, Swizz. I know you're kind of like hosting this segment, so I'll let it go back to you.
Back to chips.
Back to Swizz.
So why wouldn't wavy be better? Because it keeps the flavors more compact.
Because to me, wavy isn't better. Just because I don't like wavy chips. You can have your opinion about it. You know, I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna,
but what's bad about the wavy chips?
I just don't like them. Like they don't taste good to me. They really just don't.
But it's the same flavor, so it has to be something with the texture, which you said you didn't really mind.
Yeah, I don't. It's just like okay, so like normal Lay's for me, right? Those taste way better. And it's just I don't know, bro. They just taste way better.
Right. So there's no convincing a sinner. All right. What's everyone's 2 favorite chips? I already said theirs. So, what about you, Ace?
Mine is Fritos.
And
Fritos and what's another chip I eat a lot? I eat like those. I don't eat a lot of chips. So like I guess probably Doritos. Oh no. Actually, I got a bag of those they're like barbecue chips. I forgot what they're called. They're like the ones that come in the big box. What are those things called?
I believe in you.
You know what I'm talking about?
I sadly don't. I'm too tired right now.
You know what I'm talking about?
Just say it again.
Okay, it's the box. It's like it's the chips. They're barbecue and they come in a big box. I forgot what they're called, but I have a box of them.
Chips that are barbecue and come in a box.
Do you not know how many like chips are barbecue and come in a box? You can get a box of small Lay's things, man.
I don't know. Dude. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look this up.
Are you talking about Grippos? Because if you talk about
Yes,
Grippos,
yes,
yeah,
Grippos are peak.
Grippos. Listen, I used to have that odd phase before I like started cutting back on how much I eat, where I would legit buy like a bag of Grippos and just a gallon of milk and tear through them in like one summer afternoon playing on my PS4.
You drink milk with your Grippos? Dude, I sit there and suffer.
Yeah,
I don't see. I would do that. No, I did that once with a bag of Takis, and then remembered that Takis are awful. So
Takis are terrible, bro.
Takis. See, Takis are overrated because they don't. I like the spice. The spice is the right amount for me, but they just don't have enough flavor to make me like them. Grippos have a distinct barbecue flavor, and while I don't like their aftertaste, you at least know what you're getting whenever you get it.
Dude, the Grippos aftertaste is the best part.
I don't like barbecue aftertastes in general, though. That's just a personal preference on my part, so I can't really talk any crap. I have no right to complain here.
Dude, let me tell you what. If your nose is ever stuffed, all you gotta do is go out and buy a bag of Grippos. That's all you gotta do. It doesn't fail, dude. A bag of Grippos is heaven.
Bag of Grippos is awesome, dude. I love Grippos so much.
So anyways, my 2 favorite chips are wavy barbecue Lay's and it's wavy Ruffles barbecue flavor. It's one of the 2. And then the other one is Grippos.
Nice.
You buy me a bag of Grippos, I'll suck your dick.
Bet.
Oh no.
I don't actually. I gotta put a little disclaimer there.
It's okay.
Well,
You really think any of my loyal viewers from the Breaking Wheel are gonna like stick around for a solid, 40 minutes and care whenever we just say the word dick?
Oh no, I think
That's a name. It's a name, guys. We're saying a name. We're saying a name.
Sock might take it too seriously. He might
Oh
actually
no!
think the best
See,
difference.
I'm worried. There are 3 people I'm ready to get on for another episode of this. I'm talking about Gorehound. I'm talking about Hazard. I'm talking about General.
Oh, me and Hazard get in here. You better keep people away, dude.
We'll have a late night stream just for you and Hazard because Swizz and Hazard are a reckless vibe. I'll just update our VTuber things to Diluc, Venti, and Ganyu for that one time, and that's it.
Yeah, you should do that. 100%.
Oh, I have an idea for a bonus round. We'll do the second bonus round, because no way we're not dragging this to like an hour like every podcast is. Bonus round 1. I'm an egotistical man, so the Breaking Wheel, my video on YouTube.
The Breaking Wheel in a nutshell, it's a great video, bro. It's your most viewed, but it shouldn't be.
I don't like it being my most viewed.
Your most viewed should be Spider-Man doesn't have a good mic at home because that's just the best content on your channel.
Swizz,
Like,
what's your take, Swizz?
Mid video.
Yeah,
It's a pretty.
I don't
pretty mid.
like it.
Why do like people like it so much? Like I don't get it.
See, it's a good example of being right on the algorithm because you have to really just be there. See, like content is something that you have to get better at. Like I suck at editing, but I still think to this day my best edited video is still probably my Halo Infinite review.
That's pretty.
And like even then, it's a learning cycle. We already did one try at this whole podcast deal, and we didn't get it right once, and now we're doing it right again, and we've only had one name drop, and we've had to, and that's edited out, and that's why the first go or two of this will be edited, but eventually we'll hit a point where it's live, and we'll have it live on YouTube, and we might actually get some people watching. YouTube's a process, and you're gonna have that occasional thing where you get one video up and it climbs onto the algorithm right at the right time. Because The Breaking Wheel is just this obscure story from one of the Fazbear Frights novels. And the fact that not a lot of people talked about it, and my video was released almost instantly after, I think it was Dako's video dropped on it. It's that sheer luck of my video catching on that made it one of the first results whenever you type it in. It was sheer luck and nothing more.
But I mean, hey, you gained like a solid what?
I gained, let me look, at my current sub count. And, we'll see. My current sub count is 67 as of this video. So, I don't know, man. But that was just a rant on my part. I don't know if you guys really have anything to say about it. Me and Swizz have tried recording videos twice now. I just haven't figured out our format yet.
Get me in a video, bro.
Me and Ace need a video too.
Let's do a video where like we just like, bro. Okay, when I get like a PC or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll download Phasmophobia, and you'll get Phasmophobia, and we'll just go Phasmophobia.
Yeah, we'll have to do Phasmophobia. You told me about this. All right, so for time's sake and Swizz's sake, what was your bonus round idea, Swizz?
Well, my bonus round idea was simply bringing up last night's reflection between mine and yours private call. You remember how you contacted me, or I contacted you, actually, and then I brought up the fact that you made a server role in your Discord. Level number 14. You have to agree that the hot pot from Demon Slayer is always your favorite verse.
Oh my gosh.
And I told you that it in fact could not, and then you conceded defeat. Would you mind to try and restand your stance with a second person here to help back you up?
Ace can't, as much as I love you, buddy. I tried, and I even know now that I can't, no matter what, because I didn't even know power scaling. But I will pose the argument I gave and stick to it. So Swizz told me that humans are technically planetary in power scaling because we can use our lungs to blow dust, and there's a
Through shit
planet.
scales. Through
Huh?
shit scales. Through shit scales.
Yeah, I know that, but like I at least agreed by the end of it. I want the hot pot to be by that standard. So technically, if a human can blow dust and there's a planet made of dust, humans are planetary. So I made the argument that the hot pot can blow dust, but the hot pot isn't sentient, so it can't move to blow the dust. So then I made another argument that the mushrooms, since mushrooms are still alive, that they can move it, but then Swizz made a really good counter argument to that, which was very true. That a mushroom, if you like put a bunch of leaves on top of it, it wouldn't move the leaves. So then I made the argument about how there are nerve firings that happen to dead meat while it's being cooked, and that the fish or hypothetical meat in the hot pot could move while it's in the hot pot and generate some kind of wind, but then that goes back to the hot pot not being sentient, so that once again got my theory proved wrong. So in the end, unless I can make hot pot sentient, I cannot disprove this argument. And I had to actually admit defeat, and we had a really good discussion about it. That was actually really fun.
Are we really having a discussion about this right now? About why Hot Pot doesn't solo?
Hot
Well-
pot will never
Fucking
solo.
hot, bro.
Hot pot won't even beat like low demons. Not even like lower moon, just low
It
demons.
would, bro. Look, I'm telling you, if he had that Hot Pot, he would have beat that demon like way sooner.
Yeah,
That
if
killed
Tanjiro had the hot pot at the beginning of the series, he would have felt the might and fury of Orokodaki and just slapped that demon to the stratosphere.
Yeah, bro, he would have just absolutely demolished this guy. Bro, you got to think though. He did not eat for like what, like a solid
He didn't
6
eat
months.
for a solid 6 months while he was at the boulder, and I think what he did was he either went and fished at a nearby lake or drank water from a spring, because you cannot survive without water or liquid for a certain amount of time, and it is not 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do an episode where we talk about like the logic of SpongeBob? I just thought about that and I thought it'd be funny.
I have a lot of ideas, like already. Like, the viewers won't see it, but the second we're done with this episode, we're probably going to discuss so many things for the next one.
Yeah, and then that will give us ideas for what we want to do.
Yeah.
Dude, this summer I'm getting a job. Well, I'm getting a job actually, like in a few like weeks or so, and then I'm gonna save the money up, like, and get myself a PC. As soon as I get a PC, I might quit my job. I don't know. But then I'm going to start recording like a lot more videos with you.
Oh gosh, Swizz, we're nearing the end of the cast. Is there anything else you have to say about this?
What?
Is that we're nearing the end of the podcast? Is there anything else you really have to say?
Juvia's best girl from Fairy Tale.
All right, Ace, you have anything else to say?
Our socials, they're plugged in the thing.
Yeah, we plugged our socials. I'm too lazy to edit it in, but I could probably get in our Twitch next time. But that's 2 Instas and my Twitch. You're watching this on YouTube, so there's no reason for me to plug this. If you are watching this on YouTube, consider subscribing. I would really like that. But it's pretty late at the time of this recording, so thank you so much. I am signing off.